All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all infinite praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the bishops across the four winds of the earth to push and teach in the truth, and salutations to the hopeful elect. And coming at you with another lesson in exhortation through the spirit of power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and Los words quick and edifying, straight to the point. I got this clip that I want to show you, based upon the system, the B system, what I'm saying, and the things that they putting in place, what I'm saying, for it to be the way that it needs to be for them to actually implement this mark, what I'm saying, to push out this mark, you know, just another step closer to the MOTB, man. So I ain't finna make this quick, just a little, what I'm saying, I guess I guess you can say a little MOTB update. So so let's know this from the channel called Redacted, Redacted News, and this one of those podcasts that be on top of things, that be on, what I'm saying, speaking the news, telling the news, be interviewing, interviewing, what I'm saying, they did different individuals, getting information, what I'm saying, the things that's going on. So yeah, just the title of it is called "The Truth About 6G is Coming Out and It's More Devastating Than 5G Ever Was." Redacted. So listen up. Fair use, fair use, fair use, and listen.
Well, forget about 5G. Get ready for 6G networks. Remember when 180 scientists from 36 countries...
I actually slow it down for you. Hold on a little bit. Right? Slow it down just a little bit for you.
Well, forget about 5G. Get ready for 6G networks. Remember when 180 scientists from 36 countries wrote to the European Union demanding that they stop the rollout of 5G because of massive health concerns? Remember how they warned governments that we absolutely should not deploy this technology until we studied the long-term effects on human beings? Well, let me read it for you. We, the undersigned scientists, recommend a moratorium on the rollout of the fifth generation 5G until potential hazards for human health and the environment have been fully investigated by scientists independent from industry.
What he going into right now is the time when he was getting ready to roll out 5G, but it was health concerns based upon it. You know what I'm saying, coming from these scientists that put out a claim of really a warning, or claim a warning, or whatever you want to call it, an alert out there about 5G, and then you know his concerns of his health concerns, saying that some say that it's been given, getting his even giving rashes, on your skin, those, like with the phones and stuff like that, all that is connected to 5G, you know, you should know, what's going on, man. Y'all know what's going on. For those that know, y'all know what's going on, and yeah, the 5G, these 5G towers, they give off a type of frequency, one that is not really, compatible. I wouldn't say compatible, but that's not liking for the skin, for the body. It's not operating hand in hand with the body. You know what I'm saying? It's not really helping it. It's actually harming it. And it's not, you know, operating on the same frequency. We gotta operate on the same frequency. That's why we connected with the spirit, you know, and the vibration and the frequency of the spirit. Could we connected with the Heavenly Father now, right? But let me jump a little bit ahead of what he's going into.
They're preparing to unleash something will substantially. Yeah, well, they blew right past that. They didn't give a hoot about it. They ignored the scientists. They rolled it out anyway. And now, without addressing one single of those concerns, they're preparing to unleash something far more powerful, far more invasive, and potentially far more dangerous.
And that's the 6G, service that they're going to release. But that this 6G service is going to be connected to the system. It actually could be connected to the system. You know what I'm saying? You know, just another step towards the MOTB, man.
6G. So here today, I wanted to break down exactly what this technology is, how it works, why governments and corporations are racing to deploy it right now, and why, once again, experts and scientists are sounding the alarm about its risks from.
Yep. Actually jump ahead a little bit more. I'm actually right about here.
Already being deployed worldwide. And it'll make split-second decisions without any.
All right, here we go.
6G isn't just about faster phones. It's about the creation of a constant in your movement and your behavior.
Right.
This is why surveillance experts are sounding the alarm, as you can imagine. 6G isn't just about faster phones. It's about the creation of a constantly sensing, constantly tracking digital ecosystem. So more about this AI native part of it, because it's important. AI changes everything, and 6G will, number one, predict your movement.
Knowledge shall increase, as the scriptures say in the book of Daniel, chapter 12. And knowledge shall increase. This is knowledge. AI is increasing.
Anticipate traffic flow, detect behavioral anomalies, like we've been covering this, right? Oh, this person's like antisocial. This person doesn't leave their house on a regular basis. We should flag that. Maybe he's a terrorist. It'll also.
You're going to see that involving, going into these times where they're going to implement these things. You could be amongst the system. You're going to get tired of it once they roll out this social credit system. All this stuff, man. When they roll this stuff out, man, people are going to lose their fucking minds. People are going to lose their fucking minds. I'm telling you, man. This system is not going to. It could be certain people that want it, but it could be certain people that literally going to be fighting against it. Some may die in the process, but hey, this is the times we coming into, man. This is the times we coming into.
Enforce automated restrictions. It'll also integrate with that digital ID system, of course. And it'll make split-second decisions without any force. It's like antisocial. This person doesn't leave their house on a regular basis. We should flag that. Maybe he's a terrorist. It'll also enforce automated restrictions. It'll also integrate with that digital ID system, of course. And it'll
towards that mark.
Make split-second decisions without any human oversight. So this becomes the nervous system of like a hyper-connected society. Every camera, every sensor, every vehicle, every appliance in your home,
everything, literally, about damn near, everything that is digital is gonna be connected to the system. You're gonna be connected to the system ultimately. If you take that chip, you could be connected to the system, man. And all this could be upon you. You can be a walking computer that the government can control at any minute, at any given moment they choose please. right? Total control, the new world order, right? That's what they want.
Wearable, like every medical device, all feeding data into a single unified intelligent network. So 6G isn't just faster, it's aware of everything that you're doing. And that raises some serious concerns. So when will 6G actually arrive? Well, right now, 6G is in research and development. Tests began back in 2020. Prototypes are already being deployed.
2020.
Worldwide. Most experts predict, though, a full commercial launch by the year 2030. So just 5 years away. But here's the truth. You're already being exposed to early versions of this technology. And the dangers aren't hypothetical, they're actually happening right now. Let's look at 3 of the biggest risks according to early data. Take a look at this. They kind of broke this down in this piece. Number 1, data privacy basically.
That's really about it. I'm gonna put the video in the description so that you can check it out. Let me do that right now while I got the chance. Copy the link. Go to the video. Put it in the chat. There you go. So y'all can check it out for yourselves. I'm gonna break out a couple scriptures. 1 or 2. The book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 36. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and stand before the Son of Man. Right. We're praying for protection. We're praying for guidance through these times. Pray to the Lord that keep us in His grace and His spirit. Get another one. No, I was in the same chapter. Well, the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 10. Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man may take thy crown. Right. Continue to endure, man. These are the times we coming into where you can be tried, for our faith, for who we worship. Because we know these devils are against Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. They are against his laws and especially his commandments, man. They're against his men, ultimately. So we got to stand firm on what we believe in, right? Hey, this is what we signed up for, man. Which ultimately we didn't sign up for this. Ultimately the Lord had called us into this thing. We, through the spirit of power, how about Shema Shai, through mercy, from giving off from all high, the Lord and got us in his spirit, and we got to continue to just endure into the end. This is what we got to do. This is what we ought to do. We got to endure even unto death. Even unto death, man. All right. That should be it by now. Yeah, that's really about it. Um, I done put the video down there. Yeah, that's good now. So, with that, I'm gonna end it. Lord's will, y'all was edified. Until the next time, I say shalom. Continue to stay prayed up and continue to watch as well as pray, man. You know, watch as well as pray.